Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Can you believe it is almost my birthday? I don't know why I just started the video like that, but I'm just thinking about it because it's so close. My birthday is actually on the 19th, and for some reason I'm excited about it. I'm not even having a party or anything like that. I don't know why, I just get excited because it's my birthday. I think I'm gonna be doing this look, so I'll probably do a get ready with me, doing a similar look, or I'm gonna try to do it exactly the same if I can remember what I did, but I think I'm gonna do a get ready with me. I'm not filming it for you guys. So anyways, today's video is going to be on my favorite eyeshadow brushes, and hopefully I can explain what each one does for me. So if you're looking for something similar, you can look for these. These are all pretty much from the drugstore. That's another reason why I wanted to show them to you, because they are from the drugstore, so most likely you can find them around your area. So I'm just gonna go in a random order. Well, not even random. I'm gonna try to do it in the order that I do my eyeshadow. So the first brush that I want to show you is my fluffy blending brush. Whenever I was first getting into makeup, I wasn't sure what type of brush I needed. I wasn't sure how big or fluffy I needed it, especially for my eyes. I wasn't even concerned about my eye shape. I was just looking for a blending brush. So I was a little off. I was a little confused. The only blending brush that I had that you guys would see all the time if you watched my first videos is this pink one, and it's just a fluffy brush. But then as I looked around at different blending brushes, I wanted to pick this one up. This one is by Morphe, but even if it's by Morphe, it is very affordable. I think it cost me about $6. And you can see the difference between the two. At first I thought, oh, they're very similar, so you know they should have worked the same. But actually this one works a lot better. So I'm not even showing you that one as one of my favorites, because this one worked out so much better. So it's super fluffy, but at the same time it is tapered and it goes in a little bit. So it does have kind of like a point, but it's not just a straight angle towards the top, but it does have a little point, which is what I love for my eye shape, because I can really get into my crease, blend it all out, blend the color, or just apply a very light neutral shade or a transition color and really blend it all the way out. So whenever I would use just this one, it's just round and it would place the product too much on one area. Now at first I didn't know that. I just thought it's a blending brush, it will work. But this one I use it all the time now because it does what I wanted the other one to do, but I just didn't know that you had to have a different shape. So I understand that brushes can be a little confusing, so I'm going to try to be as detailed as possible as to how I learned how to pick a brush for my eyes. So the next one that I use is this one by e.l.f, and I showed it to you guys in a recent video. I think it was my top 5 under $5. This one is the Professional blending eye brush, and what I like to use this one for is to place the dark shade that I'm going to be using on the outer corner of my eye. But not only that, I also love it because I can blend at the same time as I am applying product, or as I am depositing product on my eyelid, because it's dense enough to pick a lot of color up. So I like that. This is not it's only called a blending brush, but I wouldn't be able to use it on my eyes. Maybe if your eyes are smaller or if your eyelids are smaller, you'd be able to use this as just a blending brush. What I am able to use this one for is on the outer corner. I go up and then I am able to put it all the way to my inner corner, and it doesn't get messy, it doesn't go everywhere. So I love the application of my eyeshadow with this one for dark shades. Now the one that I like to use for light shades is this one here. Now most of the time on my eyelid, if I'm going for an everyday look, I use a very light beige shade or a shimmery beige shade, and this is the brush that I use to deposit that light shade on my eyelid. It fits perfectly. This one I didn't tell you, but it is by Sephora. Now even though it is by Sephora, it's not expensive. It came with another brush that's an angled brush, but I don't know where it's at. I don't know where I put it, but they came in a set of two, or it came in a set of two, and it was only $8. So it was not bad at all. I see it all the time on the Sephora application, and the reason why I got it that one time is because I think I ordered a palette that was like 40 something dollars, and to get free shipping I needed a couple more dollars. I don't know if you guys have done that, but I just, instead of paying for $5 shipping, I paid $8 and I got an extra product. So you will most likely always see me use this one to pack color on my eyelid. The next one is another e.l.f. brush, and this one is just an eye crease brush. Yes, I do use this one for my crease. So I use it for what it's made for, and it's tiny. So this one, it works good for me to apply it on my crease since my eyes are small. Some people have very hooded eyes, so they can use a big brush. I can't do that because it will apply my product everywhere. So this one is perfect for me. I can definitely go all the way into my inner corner, but I can't blend out with this one like I can with this one. So most of the time I use this one. This one was one of the first ones that I showed you. I use this one to apply the product and blend it out. And then if I want something darker or more precise on the inner part of my crease, then I go in with this one. So I don't always use all of these brushes in one look, but I do use them on different looks. Another brush that I love to use is this flat shader brush. This one is not by e.l.f, but it is very similar with, you know, the way that they look. They're all white. But this one is from the Lano company. Now this one I got in a set, in a little kit like this, and my sister gave it to me actually. She bought it at a makeup show, so I didn't order them online, but I have looked up the website and they do have them on their website. So it would be thelanocompany.com if I'm not wrong. If I am, I will leave it in the description box. But I have a few of the Lano company brushes. This one is just a flat shader brush, and I did use this one today because what I like to use this one for, like I told you guys that I like this one to apply eyeshadow on my lid. But the reason why I like this one is because I can be more precise and create a nice clean line. So whenever I'm using this one for my neutral shades or the beige color that I told you about earlier, that one's good for that, and it doesn't matter if it gets in my crease because it's a light shade and it doesn't make a big difference once I start blending out. So this time whenever I'm using purple, or like today I used purple and I wanted it to be right in the crease or right below the crease, I can create a line because it has a clean cut. It's very flat, as you can see. It is a big difference from this one. This one is very fluffy and thick. It even has eyeshadow on there. This picks up a lot of product, even though it looks like it doesn't. I just put it in there and then I can be very precise onto concentrating on below my crease, which is just right here. And if I wanted to do a cut crease, this one's easy to work with because it's a clean line, like I said, and it's very flat. So the last brush that I want to show you is by Real Techniques, and this one is the one that I use on the inner corner. It's this tiny one, and this one comes in a pack of 4 or in a set of 4, and I'm gonna actually show them to you so you'll know what to look for if you're looking for this small brush. The way this brush set comes is all of these 4, and they're all orange, so you can't miss the package. They either come in orange and pink, and I believe now they have like the silver. I think they're silver and rose gold and all of that. But this one comes in that set, and this one I like because it's super tiny. And what I like to use this one for is for my inner corner and also on the lower lash line. Most of the time I use a glittery, sparkly, or shimmery, you know, highlighting shade, and I apply this on the inner corner, and it's easy for me to just get in there and go as far as I want or as little as I want. So another brush that I completely forgot to tell you about is this one, which I showed you earlier, that I can be very precise on my crease. I can also use this one on the lower lash line, and it's nice and small, so it gets in there without getting too messy or getting on my under eye area, because we don't want the under eye area to look dark or full of makeup. But this one, like I said, I use it for that mainly, and if I want to add a little bit of highlight under my brow bone, I can do that too, or under my eyebrow, I can use this one too. But this is mainly for my inner corner. So that is it. I'm completely done with the brushes that I use for my eyeshadow. I do have other eyeshadow brushes, but for the most part, these are the ones that I always take out because I know for sure I'm gonna use them. If you are getting frustrated with the way that your makeup comes out, or if you're not liking it, it could possibly be the brushes that you're using. Try to find some brushes that work well with your shape of eyes. I'm not saying that all of these are gonna work for you, but I'm also not saying that they're not. That's why I wanted to get into detail about what I use them for. So hopefully that works out for you as well, or it gives you an idea on what you can use on your eyes. You are probably gonna have to buy a few before you figure out the ones that you have, or the ones that work, just like I did. I have a few brushes, and some of those I do use for different looks and all of that, but I had to figure out my eye shape and I had to learn what brushes will work for my eyes. So that is it for this video. I don't want to talk anymore because I feel like I've been talking forever, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, found it informative, and learned something from it, because that's what I want to do. I want to help you get better at doing your makeup, or at least teach you something with my experiences on me doing my makeup, because I'm just like you. I'm always learning something different and something else that works. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to Beauty News if you haven't and you like what you see. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.